Hi, I'm Laurie, and welcome to your barre-inspired arm and core workout. What you're going to need today is a mat if you don't have shoes on, just to give yourself that little extra cushion. You'll need a set of dumbbells, 3 to 5 pounds, and if that feels too much at any time, lighten the load. Grab some water bottles or just do body weight. Grab something to drink as well. Whenever you need to take a break, take it. Here's what's going down today. We have 16 different exercises today. Each exercise will be performed for 1 minute apiece. After that 60 seconds is up, then we're gonna hold a pulse. While we hold that pulse, you're gonna look at the demo up in the corner for what's coming next. So always look up in the corner to see your next move. Again, if you're a visual learner, make sure you watch that, and I will also be talking you through it as well. So grab all your stuff and let's get going. We're gonna begin with a super quick warm-up before we get into the actual work. Once we get started, it's about 20 minutes of non-stop fun. So let's go ahead and start with a little warm-up. You can do this light weights or with body weight. Heels in, toes out, bring the arms forward, neutral grip. Toes face forward. We bring it out, external rotation of the shoulders and of the hips, and then bring it back in. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, out and in. Let's check our form. So shoulders are down and away from the ears. Big deep inhale. When we inhale, we fill up that rib cage, diaphragmatic breath. Belly button is hugging up and in towards the spine. Hip points stay level. So we want to keep our hips in a nice straight line throughout the entire workout today. So no wobbling, that'll engage your core. If we stabilize the hips, glutes are working, core is working, it's good stuff. Also make sure you have a neutral pelvis and a neutral spine during this whole workout as well, especially that low back has a tendency, for me at least, to go into an anterior tilt. I have a very lordotic spine, so just be mindful of that. 8 more. 7, 6, and 5 we hold. 4, 3, 2, hold it out. We take it down and up. It's down, then bring it in. Internal rotation of the shoulders. Just getting those legs nice and warm, as well as the shoulders. Not a lot of legs today, but we do have some. Make sure you're driving through the heels. This is our final little bit of warm up before we get into work. We have 8, 7, and 6 we hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, now hold it down, little pulses. You're just holding the arms, pulsing the legs. 4, 3, 2, isometric hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, go ahead, roll those shoulders back. We're getting into work. Our first exercise is a tricep kickback. So I'm gonna go ahead and demo this. We are hinging forward, good posture. We take those pinkies back, squeeze the triceps, and then we bring it in. The first 30 seconds, it's just arms. And then the second 30 seconds, we're gonna add that kickback with the right leg. Here we go, are you ready? Tricep kickbacks in 3, 2, and 1. Really squeeze those triceps on the way back. Go ahead, draw that deep belly button up and in towards your spine. I want those hips to stay level. In 10 seconds, we add that kickback with the right leg. In 3, 2, now add that right leg. Lead with the heel. Squeeze that glute, hip point square. 10 seconds. Last 3, 2, now hold that pulse. 15 seconds here. Now up next, we have a squat to hammer curl to neutral press. Just look at that demo. I'll walk you through it. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Squat, curl, up, and press. Narrow squat, press it up. Narrow squat, press it up. You got it. Inhale, exhale. Make sure those dumbbells aren't banging at the top. Use the lat muscles on the way down. Halfway. Ten seconds, and then we're gonna hold that pulse right here. Last 3, 2, now little pulses down. Next up, we have a shoulder rotation to a press. So we'll bring it to that field goal position and then press it up. Go ahead, bring it to first position. Heels in, toes out, heels glued together. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Out, up, lower down. Up, out, lower down. Make sure those traps aren't reaching towards the ears, so keep the shoulders down, traps down, even as we press it up. Halfway. In 10 seconds, we hold this field goal position. And if your shoulders aren't burning now, they're about to be. 3, 2, 1, little pulses down. All right, next up, we have a lat pull down to pronated curl. So we'll keep the position of the hands just like this, facing forward. We'll hold the legs and go. In 3, 2, 1. It's down, up, curl it in. Down, up, curl it in. Elbows behind the rib cage. Use those lats. It's lats, biceps and shoulders. Lat muscles, biceps and shoulders. I know it's burning. Fight through this burn. This is a super quick, super short workout today. So we're going right into it. We're halfway through. If it's burning, guess what it's supposed to? I'm right there with you. We're not gonna quit. Fight through this burn. Ten seconds. We're gonna pulse that field goal position in 3, 2, and 1. Little pulses down. Next up, we have a Poliquin Lateral Raise with a tap with the foot. So we're still gonna work shoulders. It's biceps and shoulders. This is a little bit more fun. We go in 3, 2, 1. We curl, tap, out, and in. Other foot. Hammer curl, out, tap, and in. Hammer curl, out, and in. Find your rhythm, stick with it. Keep those hips level, brace the core. Control this movement, no swinging. Faster isn't always better. If this feels easy right now, we need to up your weight selection. I'm on fire, come on. We're gonna hold that bicep curl in 3, 2, little pulses. All right, coming up next, we have an iso hold with the left arm. Right arm is going to go front to lateral raise, and the foot will kick back and tap to the side as well. In 3, 2, 1, left arm goes out. It's back and up to the side. Back and up to the side. Inhale, Exhale, really brace the core. So make sure your hips are level and we're not tilting over. Ground through all four corners of that left foot, heavy in the heel. You got this. This is really gonna challenge this left arm right here. If you need to bring that left arm down at any time, take it down. But if you can, let's hold right here. This is really gonna challenge you. And if this isn't challenging you yet, I highly recommend upping your weight selection next time because you're strong. You got this, stay strong. We have 5 seconds and then we'll pulse bilateral in 3, 2, 1 little pulses. Next up, we have a low row to rear delt. So we're working the back. Go ahead, start to hinge it forward. Palms will face in the entire time. We go in 3, 2, 1. Low row, rear delt fly. Elbows in tight. Squeeze the back of the shoulders. Here's a different view. Elbows in, arms go wide. Low row to rear delt. Just keep looking down. You got this. 30 more seconds. In 10 seconds, we'll pulse that low row. Three, two, hold it, little pulses. All right, coming up next, we have to do that other side. So we have an iso hold, lat raise. The left arm will move, right arm will hold and burn. Go ahead, rise it up. We go in 3, 2, 1. Front raise, lateral raise. Keep those hips square. None of that. You have to brace the core to stabilize the hips. So we're just feeling it probably in this right arm, but guess what? Your core is still working. Your left shoulder is still working. The right arm is distracting us, but fight through it. We did it on one side, we're gonna do it on the other. One side's gonna be more challenging than the other, most likely. Y'all, we are halfway through this workout. 15 seconds, and then we go bilateral partials. That means both arms. Three, 2, and 1, both arms. Next up, we have those tricep kickbacks. First 30 seconds, no legs. Final 30 with the left. We go in 3, 2, and 1. We kick it back, bring it in. Really reach those pinkies long. In 10 seconds, we add that left leg. Last 2. Now just keep the arms at the left leg. Reach with the heel. Dorsiflex at the ankle. Brace the core to stabilize those hips. Last 3, 2, hold it, little pulses back. All right, coming up next, we have an alternating lunge. So the legs will alternate. We go front raise to high row. We go in 3, 2, 1. Out, pull it, return. A lunge, pull, out, return. Elbows are flaring out when we do that row, but don't pull from the low back. So keep the low back neutral. Think about squeezing the upper back as we pull. I'll give you a different view. My arms are on fire. After this, we're gonna get into the core. Last 3, 2, 1, just hold it here. Now pulse it out. All right, coming up next, we have a neutral press. The right arm will move to oblique crunch. Left arm's completely out of it. We go in 3, 2, 1. We press, crunch, and return. Keep the hips as level as possible. So none of this, let me do that again, none of this. Stay upright. Three, 2, hold it. Little pulses. Coming up next, we have 2 repeaters to 1 Y raise. The right leg will move. So we'll take a quarter turn to the left here soon. We go in 3, 2, 1. 2 repeaters, 1 Y raise. 2 repeaters, 1 Y raise. 2 repeaters, 1 Y raise. Go in for 2, Y raise. In for 2, 1 Y raise. I can't talk. So just pull it in. Keep the arms level with the ground below. Keep that spine neutral. On the Y raise, think about squeezing the upper back. We pulse that lunge in 3, 2, 1, just pulse it down. All right, let's go ahead, take a quarter turn to the right. Coming up next, we have 4 punches and then 2 calf raises. I really want you to feel the core work in 3, 2, 1. 4, 2, 1, 2 calf raises. 4, 3, 2, 1, 2 calf raises. Let's slow it down. Last one. 4, 3, 2, 1. Just pulse it down. All right, we're gonna repeat that on the other side. Neutral press to obliques, left leg, left arm. I'm dripping sweat. What about you? Let's go ahead. Start to rise it up a little. Left arm neutral grip in 3, 2, 1. Up, crunch, down, and lower. Get those obliques to do the work. as we lift. Seconds, don't tip over. Stay upright.
Everything that we've been through has made us strong. You won't believe we've had our gray, but somewhere there's a light inside of us. It shows the way. Not looking for no
10 seconds.
heaven to go, 'cause I got you. I got you.
3, 2, hold impulse. All right, coming up next, you know we're gonna take that quarter turn to the right, 2 repeaters, Y raises. Focus your gaze, you got this. We go in 3, 2, 1. 2 repeaters, 1 Y raise. 2 repeaters, knees in, upper back. Abs, upper back. Abs, upper back. Here's a different view. In for 2, Y raise.
I'll stay in bed. I still got the feeling that you're next to me.
3, 2, and just pulse it down. Final exercise of the day. Go ahead, take a quarter turn to the left. You're looking at me, I'm looking at you. This is it, final 60 seconds. Whew. This time we're just punching it out. Straight forward. Engage that core in 3, 2, final 60 seconds. Go at your own pace. Sink low. Heavy in those heels right now. You got something special coming up. Lower. Stay with me. Core is tight. You're twisting to a 1 and 11 o'clock position. If we can, heels go up in 3, 2, 1. Core still tight. Final 15, 1 inch lower. Control it. We're gonna hold and pulse this calf raise in 4, 3, 2, pulse it down, 15 seconds. Fight through the burn. Fight through it. My legs are shaking. We have 8, 6, and then we hold. 4, 3, 2, now hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're done. Let's go ahead, dig deep. Inhale, shoulders down and away from the ears. As we exhale, hands from the hips, just enough to release those dumbbells all the way down. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, forward fold, root to rise, reverse swan dive it up. And as we exhale, grab a hold of this left wrist with the right hand, cross the left foot over the right, and take a gentle side bend up and over to the right, making a little banana shape with the body. Inhale, up to center, just switch the grip, switch the position of the feet, make sure your dumbbells are out of harm's way. I'm dripping sweat, what about you? Oh, got sweat in my eye. Inhale up. As we exhale, let's take that left tricep up and over. Inhale, open the chest to the left, and then take a gentle side bend to the right. Inhale up to center, and just switch that grip. Little tricep stretch along the right side of the body. Inhale up, and as we exhale, swan dive forward. Let that head hang nice and heavy. Give yourself some yeses and nos. If your weights are in your way, go ahead and move them. Inhale to a flat back. exhale, full forward fold. Bend the knees so much so that you can plant the palms and just gently take it back to a tabletop position. Keep the hips over the knees and start to walk the hands out. When you can walk them no more, just melt that chest to the mat. Head can rest on the mat as well. Bring the hands to frame the face, gently press off. Inhale, left arm reaches up, and as we exhale, thread it underneath this right arm for a little shoulder opener. If you'd like to take this one step farther, reach the right arm out in front. If that right arm is lengthened, just bring it back in, press off through the right forearm, bring the left hand back to center. Inhale, right arm reaches up, and exhale, thread it underneath. If you would like, just lengthen the left arm down the mat. If the left arm was lengthened, frame the face with it, press off through the palm. Inhale for a gentle cow. Exhale, round the spine for a cat. Once more, inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Let's start to walk the hands forward down the mat and let those hips just melt. Inhale, look over the left shoulder, let the right hip melt. Exhale, just hold the pose, not the breath. Inhale, rotate back to center, just take it to the other side. Look over the right shoulder. Inhale, back to center. And as we exhale, bring it back, child's pose. When you're ready, frame the face with both hands, bring it off the ground. Y'all, nice work. I am in a pool of my own sweat right now, so great work. I will have a dumbbell-only leg workout to complement this workout if you want to combine them very soon. So if it's not listed yet, just be patient with me. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Subscribe, like if you enjoyed this video, and just keep being awesome.